So tonight I feel like a poet. I'm just here. Today we work from home, and after I'm finished, there's so much paperwork to get done. Oh my God. Teaching is not the fun filled thing it used to be. Teaching is just so much paperwork to do now. It's so much paperwork. But you kind of sift through it and wait to teach the children because that's the fun part of it. But I just felt good tonight and just wanted to do some poems, maybe just two. My favorite one, Maya Angelou, Still I Rise. I work with my students each year to do that one for Black History Month. But Black History Month should not be just in February. Black History Month should be, we should have Black History Month every month. Because there's so much history for us to learn and for our kids to be exposed to. And so tonight I just felt poetry. Because, it seems like poems, people don't play with words the way they used to. I remember back in days in school, we used to just create poems. And for a long time, when I taught reading along with math, I would have the kids just, I give them words and say, create something with it. But now everything is so different. Everything is so different. Kids are not allowed to create anymore. Everything is just so prepackaged for them. But tonight I just felt like I want to do my favorite poem for my YouTube fans and those who want to listen to my voice. So Still I Rise by Maya Angelou. You may write me down in history with your bitter, twisted lies. You may trod me in the very dirt, but still, like dust, I'll rise. Does my sassiness upset you? Why are you beset with gloom? 'Cause I walk like I've got oil wells pumping in my living room. Just like moons and like suns with the certainty of tides, just like hope springing high, still I'll rise. Did you want to see me broken? Bowed heads and lowered eyes, shoulders falling down like teardrops, weakened by my soulful cries. Does my haughtiness offend you? Don't you take it awful hard, because I laugh like I've got gold mines digging in my own backyard. You may shoot me with your words. You may cut me with your eyes. You may kill me with your hatefulness. But still, like air, I'll rise. Does my sexiness upset you? Does it come at a surprise? Does that I dance like I've got gold diamonds at the meeting of my thighs? Out of the huts of history's shame, I rise. Up from a past that's rooted in pain, I rise. I'm a black ocean, leaping and wide, welling and swelling I bear in the tide, leaving behind nights of terror and fear. I rise into a daybreak that's wondrously clear. I rise, bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave. I am the dream and the hope of the slaves. I rise, I rise, I rise. So that's the one from Maya Angelou. I just love it because it gives you such hope. It doesn't matter where you have been and what's going on. Don't sit there and just give up. Rise up like the dust rises up. Rise up like the air rises up. And let us just be strong as we can be, and just continue to rise. Because you know what? We have been through a lot. Our foreparents went through a lot. And we're here today to tell the stories. So let us rise up, stand tall. And if we're standing tall, remember we are standing on the shoulders of our ancestors who were flogged and treated badly, so that we could stand today. So that's, tell me what to think of it. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. And then the other one, again, this is from Louise Bennett. These are not my words. I did not create any of it. I am just enjoying it. And so this one I liked when I was in primary school. This was like over 50 years ago. I remember a young man came to our school and they call him Sammy. And he did these two poems I never forget all these years. And I tell people memorizing things, it's a good thing because it stays with you. Today they're telling you kids shouldn't memorize things, and now they're in sixth grade can do their timetables. While when I went to school, memorizing was what we did. After lunch, every day we were two ones two, two into two goes one time. Two twos four, and we would keep saying it. We're multiplying, we're dividing, and as I'm 60 years old, and I still remembered. So it's there's some things that you have to memorize, so that it stays with you. So this guy, we call him Sammy. His name wasn't Sammy, but when he came, he did a poem about Sammy, shut your mouth. And it was so funny. The auditorium would crack up laughing. Um, I don't remember all of it, but some of it was, Sammy, shut your mouth. Have one granny in my yard. Everything me say, she say, Sammy, shut your mouth. And it would just go on until he said, I went out in the world to go look a little living. See one pretty little girl out there. We decide for marry her. We go home and tell my granny, they lock me back. My granny say, Sammy, shut your mouth. Anyway, we didn't obey. Him say married to the girl, and him when him granny, when the pastor says, will you take this woman to be your lawful wedded wife? And him say him here down at the back of the church, Sammy, shut your mouth. Sammy said, anyway, me didn't obey. Me say, yes, pastor. Look like my poor granny take it to heart and dead. The day of the funeral, by the time if I say, Lord, my poor granny, me here down at the bottom of the grave. Sammy, you don't hear me say, shut your mouth. So it was just fun the way people were playing on words, and we had so much fun enjoying it. So the name Sammy stuck to him. So after that, everybody called him Sammy, Sammy, Sammy. So this was another poem. Before we knew of Louise Bennett, we know about her ring ding and her stories, and she and Mas ran with the jokes. But he brought this poem to light up there. And, this is my Louise Bennett book. I never leave it. I have my kids in my class who are from the islands, and I would take time out when I get a chance to read Anansi stories and to keep them connected to their culture with some Louise Bennett. So this is one that I always do with them. It's a Me Bredda by Louise Bennett. Oh, no, call me brother for me. Beg you tell him come here quick. Tell him bring him pelt your kin cow card. I bust you out my stick. Me nah make no joke with you, ma. Quick and brisk and pay me off. Or me call my brother in here, make him beat you till you're soft. You answer me advertisement. You come slap on me yard. Come tell me how the pay is big and how the work no hard. Me never like your face. But when my brother tell me say that your husband is a nice man, me decide to come today. Me oversleep this morning, never wake till after 8. It's a taxi cab me take come here to hinder me from late. I know you start from fool, but you know what me? What is this? Oh, no call me brother for me. It now go so me sis. You will have to beg me pardon loud, make all the neighbor hear. You will have to pay me 2 weeks' wages, plus me taxi fare. So a talking stupidness? Oh, no call me brother there. Oh, you change your mind. Thank you. Goodbye. What that you say, missus? You would have liked to know me, brother? We can't help you with that. Me would have liked to know him too. Cause I'm the one my parents got. And Louise Bennett always end with ay ay ay. So these are some of the things, it's our culture. We have to keep it alive. And as I said, those are not my words. Those words are for Louise Bennett, our famous Jamaican lab. She did our Jamaican labrish. And so I'm using her words and I'm giving her full credit for it. But it's just one of the things I love to share with my students, because many of them have never heard about Louise Bennett. Many of them, you know, they speak the patois and all of that. And for me who understand it, it's okay. But then when they come in and so many different nationalities are teaching the children who doesn't understand the culture, it really becomes a problem. I spoken about that in one of my videos where I talked about the disadvantages of children who come to America and try to assimilate in the public school system, that it is a very hard time for them. But but for me, I try to mix it up for them. I try to make it fun for them, especially now. We have this pandemic and there's so much that we cannot do. But I try to implement things so that they feel a moment of they can laugh out loudly. As I said in the live, that some kids, I just tell them, if I notice that they like the music thing, I don't give up on children, because we never know what they're going to become. And so if they have a strength in the rapping, I just tell them, keep it clean, but get up and rap if that's what you feel like doing. Don't disrupt my class. But, come, get up and share. And a lot of them many times will just get up and do their little thing, get their little 2 minutes of laughter, and they're okay with it. So once you give kids a chance, instead of them being afraid and have things bottled up and, we never see them shine, give them a chance to jump on the stage and be themselves. Because we don't know who the singers will become. We don't know we hope that some will become poets. We don't know who the teachers will become, because that's my thing. I push it. Become a teacher. Teaching is good. The salary is not great, but teaching is good. Who will be our doctors, our nurses, our lawyers? Who will become our electricians and our auto mechanics and our carpenters? And it's our children, because they are our future. And if we teach them, they can learn. We just have to teach and guide, and encourage and support. Build them up, because they are our future. So I just felt like talking tonight, just reaching out and just sharing my other voice. I think one night I'll just sing for us. So, with that said, my people, my family, my friends, good night. Stay safe, please. Stay warm. Those of you who are in the cold weather, stay positive. Stay uplifted. Feel encouraged. Feel good about who you are inside and out. Remind yourself you're beautiful, you're strong, you're confident, and let no one steal your joy. Again, walk good. If you can't be good, be careful. All right.